What is up, Drummer Nation? Today I'll be presenting. I'll present HIV and AIDS to the boys. I hope you guys enjoy. All right. HIV or AIDS, right? Okay. Basically, HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. So what this does is basically it messes up your immune system. So for example, this is Elijah, sex god, right? Okay. So this is his immune system. It's basically a shield, if you will, right? It protects you from diseases, right? But for example, he has sex with the wrong man, and he gets right. Then this will become something like this, right? So it messes up the immune system. Now,
Chicken, pineapple, cheese, spread burger.
fuck it. Alright.
Dude, tell him to shut up, dude.
How
Daniel's
do you
having a-
contract HIV, boys? How do you contract HIV? It's through sexual transaction, right?
Gee.
So basically, as I said, Elijah had sex with the wrong man, right? Okay. Now, specifically, it spreads through semen or cum or preseminal fluid, pre-cum, and vaginal and rectum fluids, such as basically
Rectum?
pussy juice, right? Okay. Something you can also contract it from non-sterile needles, like okay, say for example my man Mukta, right? He's like what? He's ancient, like 19. He does drugs with Jericho, right? Okay, so this is Mukta, and he gets like, okay, what's a drug that you inject?
Cocaine.
DJ,
Like,
Heroin. Not DMT.
okay, meth.
Bro.
You can inject meth, right?
No.
They just do heroin.
maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so this is a needle, right? And then Mukta gets injected with it. And then Jericho is like, oh yes, I love you, Mukta, I'll use the same needle. Because he's a retard, right? So then, if
Fuck you.
Mukta has AIDS or HIV, then Jericho gets HIV too.
What?
And the last thing is open
Sure, we have
loose
stopped doing it.
contact, right? So for example, if Elijah and the boys, okay, Elijah has a big ass wound, right? Okay, this is his arm, and this is his wound. It's big as fuck, and there's like blood dripping out of it. And for some reason, when they have a sexy threesome, right? Jericho goes like, oh my god, Elijah, that's so sexy. Let me suck that blood.
Oh, what
You-
the Jesus!
He's actually doing
and
that talk.
if-
Do it like that.
If Elijah has HIV and Jericho sucks blood
Thank you.
from
Oh.
Elijah, then Jericho also gets HIV, which is unfortunate, right? Okay.
Yeah.
How do I make a new one? Okay. Now we'll go on. How do you avoid it? All right. How do you avoid HIV, boys? Because it's not really cool. It's not very pogcha. So basically,
Don't have sex with faggots.
yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Avoid it
Oh,
by using
right.
condoms, boys. They're actually pretty cheap. I had my first experience of getting condoms like a few days ago. Pretty pog.
Tell your teachers that.
Yes, I
Rush around in class.
teachers.
Look around class and just like
Wait,
pass around like,
wait.
here's an example.
Please,
way you
please
can record
record
this?
it. Record yourself doing it.
Bro, I don't think I can. Okay, I'll ask my friends if we can.
No, you can do it. You can ask the teacher like, hey, I got these condoms just to show as an example for my presentation.
No, you know how the one that you got, Elijah, like you flip it down and it's just all connected to each other. He just brings it out of his pocket. It just looks like one. And he flips it down. It's just 100 hanging from it.
Bro, no. He just pulled down his pants and it's already on.
Okay.
If you do. Wait, what's that wearing a
Always
fedora?
prepared.
Boy, another way you can avoid it is by reducing your sexual partners. So, example, right? Elijah, sex god, sex. He has sex with Shakira,
Please say sex in the talk and say Elijah and Shakira.
Robin, Yolanda,
No.
Elaine. You know what's up, bro? My
But Elaine, what?
no. Okay.
The full line.
Say for example, Elijah only has sex with Mukta. That's cash money. That's chill, right? You can have as much sex as you want, as long as you two have protected sex and you both test negative. However, if Elijah starts being a fucking sex lord and like fucks all of them, right? All of them in like a month, yeah, you might increase the chances of HIV, which is not POG. Another way to avoid it is to get tested. All right. For example, Mukta and Jericho. Mukta and Jericho, right?
Yeah.
Before these guys have sex, they're like, dude, I don't feel like a condom today. I want to feel your hot cum inside me. And so they go to the doctor or the clinical district or the clinical service something, right? And then they go like, yo, can me and my faggot guy do a blood test? And it's like what, $50? I don't know. But so as long as you find out that you are both HIV negative, right? Then you're chill vibe. Okay, effects and symptoms of HIV. So
Itchy back,
yeah.
coughing.
So it's mostly normal shit like fevers, chills, headaches, and nausea. But you could also get Kaposi sarcoma, which is like it's this thing where you get like shit ton of dots in your face. So basically, like
What happens if you've had it for your entire life, but you've never known? Like, what would be the symptoms then?
then you get it tested.
But how do you know if you, like, how do you know if you have it?
Blood test.
What if you think? Yeah, but not everyone
Jericho,
goes for
look in the
blood test.
mirror.
Yeah.
Jericho,
Wait.
look in the mirror.
Am I
How many
streaming
thoughts are
today
on right now?
or, I'm streaming. Yeah, but
How many dots? Count them.
it
Okay,
looks
go fuck
something
yourself.
like this. Copy image. Yeah, there you go. Do you guys see?
Oh God! Stop!
It's pretty disgusting.
Oh yes, I'm not looking
yeah,
at the screen anymore.
That's Kaposi sarcoma. So if you have that, you're
Because this would have downgraded you for being violent.
yeah. Okay. So it does Kaposi sarcoma, and it also does cervical cancer, penile cancer, anal cancer, and lung cancer. All that good stuff, you know.
Long. Go.
And treatments, right? Treatments for HIV or AIDS is like chemotherapy. So chemotherapy is basically the use of medication.
Chemo, you retard.
I'm Asian, please.
Ugh.
Chemotherapy. So you use medication to destroy cancer, and immunotherapy. It's basically the same thing. You just support your immune system to fight against cancer. Alright, HIV statistics. It's the last thing before we end it, sadly, right? In Fiji, it occurs every 7 people per 100,000 people. So that's around 1.26% of the population. Worldwide,
And how come all of us have it?
so all of us could have it, which is pretty cool, you know. Okay, worldwide, as of 2019, it's been recorded at 38 million out of 7.8 billion have been recorded. And that's a very small percentage. That's only like 0.5%. And yeah, that's basically it. So, have protected sex and shit. Alright.
Poggers.
Mm.
Hard pog. Woo.